Hey yo, e aí, Preto hermano. Now in this one, let me give you guys a quick synopsis on what's going on in the background. So if you guys heard about the recent situation where the Russian guy went down to Africa, and he's in Africa, listen, he is in Africa running up his numbers. This guy is in Ghana, this guy is in South Africa, he's in Kenya, and he is doing what white men do best when it comes to black women. He's running through them. He is running through them with ease. Listen, as a black man, to have that same level of ease, just walking up to a black woman and within what, 5 minutes, 10 minutes of conversation, you're bringing her back to your home to have sex. Listen, you have to be King 6'8" the Great in order to have the same level of success that the average Brad can have with black women. Isn't that a damn shame? The same ones that look like you. This is why I tell black men, you might as well open up your options. If women are gonna chase after men, the right, at least the ones that look like us, but we know it affects women on a global level. If you're gonna chase after men that have a certain skin tone, listen, you might as well as a black man, yo, if white men are running down to Africa or even in America, white men are going to these places in the deep south and running through black women. Yo, black men, you gonna sit back and just watch? Yo, listen, this is for 10%. Listen, this is for 10%. We sit back and we look at this stuff and yo, we laugh. But yo, I'm not sitting back watching white men run through black women. I'm about to go run through some white pussy my damn self. You feel me? I'm gonna go fuck up somebody family tree and make that bitch explain to her grandfather on his dying bed, yo, why my grandson, why he half black, or shit, they might call him a nigger or something. You know what I mean? But anyways, yo, what you saw in the clips, right? If you guys did see it, you saw these black women just ready, hot and ready. No Little Caesar's pizza, hot and ready to go. Hot and ready to go. And listen, this white dude, he doesn't have no game. He doesn't have no clout. Last time I checked, right? Russia may be a powerful country, but the currency isn't worth the same thing that the US dollar is worth. And yes, the US dollar currency, the value is going down, but it's still in the top 10 most powerful currencies on the planet. Again, so these, African women, I understand some of them, maybe even a lot of them are in poverty. But that Russian man, Russian dollar isn't worth that much. So you have to sit back and ask yourself, what's the purpose, right? What's the purpose of these women getting with this man? Because again, he's not giving them money. Last time I checked, white men are not giving black women money as a collective, especially in Africa. Maybe the American black woman might have more, more finesse to herself. And it's crazy as I say that right now. I left the grocery store and I was walking behind a couple. It was a younger black woman, not too young, but younger than the man, right? It was an older white man and a black woman. And I'm thinking to myself, yo, I don't ever get upset looking at interracial couples, but you can look at a couple and tell when it's unequally yoked. Again, why is this, middle-aged black woman with this old ass white man in? I saw the hand gestures that the white man was making. I'm like, why is your hands on her ass? Why is your hands above her ass? Why are you wrapped up around her waist like that? And I'm thinking to myself, I'm hoping, I'm crossing my fingers, I'm praying, I hope this white man is paying all her bills, paying off her debt. I hope this white man is doing something for her other than just providing Johnson. But knowing black women, all because he has a certain skin tone. Hold on, this is my word. As a black man, when you think about hooking up, relationships or whatever with non-black women, the last thing that crosses your mind is a skin tone. I like her because of her skin tone. Huh? And I'm sitting back thinking to myself, right? You know, this Russian dude, he's taking married women back home. He's taking young black women back home, older black women back home. Listen, if you guys saw the clips and if you're watching them in the background as I talk, right? He's taking home, low quality, high quality, right? He's taking home young, old, single moms, baby moms, married women. He taking listen, from a 10 all the way to a 1. He's taking everything home. He's sniping. No Modern Warfare 3, he's sniping, straight quick scoping, taking everything down. And listen, this dude, all he is saying, come with me. You look very good. Come with me. I take you home. Come with me. You look very good. This dude can barely speak blood clot English, and you want to go home with them. But see, it made me sit back and think. These African women, right? They're not getting any money from this white dude. And you know what's funny? I say that because there was a comment that I guess another Russian man left on the content creator, the Russian content creator. A Russian guy left a comment on his TikTok video, and he asked, how much money are they asking for? He said $20 is enough. Not everyone asks. So that's how you know this white man is going down. No, not even just him, in general, because I think it was maybe just a few years ago, another white guy went down to Africa and listen, having sex with all the black women from East, South, West Africa. Why don't these same men go to North Africa? Makes sense, huh? Why don't you go to North Africa? You see what I'm talking about, black men? And again, $20. 20 Russian dollars. Matter of fact, I'm going to go to the currency app right now. Hold on. Give me 1 second, black man. Work with me. The Russian ruble, if I'm saying that right. 100 US dollars, right, is 7,674 Russian ruble. So let's swap that. Right? I'm not sure what Ghana's money is actually worth, or South Africa, but the Ghanaian cedi, right? I'm gonna do the Russian ruble, converting 20 Russian ruble dollars into Ghanaian cedi, right? That's $2.87. 20 Russian dollars is $2.87. That's rounded up $3. It's basically $3. So you're telling me this Russian man can go down to Africa, East, South, West Africa, and have sex with majority of black women for free. And when he is required to pay, he gives her $3, black man. Are you fucking serious? No blood clot away, yo. No Ross clot away. No pussy clot away. No fucking way, black man. But you, listen, shout out to all the brothers who want to travel to Africa. But I'm telling you right now, when you show up to Africa, black women gonna run your pocket. When the white man show up to Africa, simply because he is white. I read a comment, right? And people were talking about, around the world, people think that white men have money. So when white men show up in countries, they're thinking, oh, the white man would take them out of poverty. The white man is going to rescue her from her situation, give her money, all types of nonsense. Since when have white men really ever done that? All white men do is go to places around the world and extract. All he do is dismantle. All they do is just fuck up everything. And again, when it comes to black women, you think white men are giving black women anything? Yo, she values skin tone. Somebody might say, oh, listen, that's only the poor African women who don't have access to like running water or something. She lives 100 miles away from the major city in Africa. I believe, honestly, even if she's a slave queen, right? Even if she's an African woman from the major city, listen, the European white man can show up, German man, Russian man, British man. Don't matter what European country, it's the fact that he just pulled up from Europe. And I'm like, damn, son. And hold on. I also read that he was possibly, I don't know. I can't confirm it. He was spreading HIV. Now, think about this, black man. All those video clips, when I roll the video at the end and you can hear the audio, literally, this guy is walking up to the women. Come with me. How are you? What's your name? You look very good. And having sex. And listen, if you saw his TikTok, he ran through at least 50, 60, maybe even 70 black women. And what the most money he gave was $20, or within the country he's at, he gave up $5 max, $7 max. Let me compare that to South Africa real quick while I'm here. Right, the South African rand. Wow. 20 Russian ruble dollars is 4 South African rand dollars. That's insane. Hold on. Let me check Kenya. The Kenyan shilling, 33.63. Okay. So 33 shillings. I don't even know what that's worth. I don't know what's that's worth. Let's do it in US dollars real quick. Oh my God. Black men. Oh my God. 20. I'm sorry. Let's do it from what it was worth in that country. And this goes to show, black men, they are accepting crumbs. 33 Kenyan shillings is 26 cents in the US. Blood clot. Hold on. Let me do South African rand. South African rand. It was 4.16 to be exact. Oh my God. $4 in South African rand currency is 26 cents US, black men. Jesus Christ, Hold on. Last one. For the Ghanaian, it was like $2 and like 86 cents. Let me see. Hold on. Give me a second. The Ghanaian cedi, $2, 86 cents. Hold on. Jesus Christ, black man. Across the board. Across $2.86 Ghanaian cedi is 26 cents US, black men. This fucking white man went to Africa and gave black women 26 cents. Hey yo. This dude gave black women across the entire continent 26 cents, black men. If this is not proof, if you think on an entire continent full of black women, you think the Caribbean black woman is going to be different? You think the American black woman is going to be different? The African black women, the Caribbean black women are influenced by either the American black woman or the British black woman. Black man. And again, so we all heard about the situation where the one white guy, I think he was in like North Carolina, South Carolina, right? Who was going around having sex with black women, giving them that package. What package? The FedEx package. That house in Virginia. You feel me? So he was doing that simply because he had easy access to black women. And if you ever notice something too, the most basic, low down, dusty white dudes get the most attractive black women. Now, again, from this video clip, the white Russian dude, he was just hitting anything. He hit anything from 10 to 0 and everything in between. So it goes to show these white dudes don't give a damn. And again, it's a common thing. If one black man went to a European country and and just slayed all these white women, yo, that black man might not even make it out the country alive. So why is it when these white guys show up in Africa? Listen, I understand the continent is not the most wealthiest. On a day-to-day life, listen, people are in poverty. I understand that. But these white guys are not giving up no blood clot money, you know. What the fuck can you do with 26 cents even in Africa? And that's what I'm saying, yo, you black men, when you show up, you American brothers, yo, listen, you can't go over there and do what he's doing. Even if you're more presentable, you have more money, you're better looking than him. All because he's white. When they see you, they taxing you. I've heard black men tell me, yo, listen, paying for box in Africa, $75, 100 US dollars, 150 US dollars. You got the white guy showing up, giving them $20 in his own currency. And again, they said he was going around spreading HIV. You know, it makes you think, especially on the continent, yo, these white dudes are probably the cause of that. You know what I'm saying? I understand infrastructure, access to medical care and all that good stuff. But yo, these white dudes are going down there and just having their way, black man. It's sick. It's disgusting. It really is. Just so they can sit there and say, I had sex with a white man. What the white man isn't doing nothing for you. The white man does not care. And again, he made this into, he made this into something cool. He wore the Ray-Ban, Meta glasses and recorded everything, black man. He made sex tapes that he's selling on Telegram with these same black women. And again, to meet a black woman, 5 minutes, 10 minutes in the conversation. Listen, there was one clip. I'm not sure if I put it in the stream of videos. He walked up to this one black woman at the mall, and he asked her for her name, and he was like, "Come with me." So that's all it take, black men. That's all it take. Yo, listen, matter of fact, the next time I go out and there's a large pool of black women, I'm going to walk up to her. What's your name? You look very good. Come with me. Watch this bitch look at me crazy like I'm stupid or something. But yo, you saw how no second thought, she walked behind this white man. He said, "Come with me." Come where? I want to show you something. I want to show you how I live. You don't know if this white man's going to kill you. You don't know if he's going to kidnap you, abduct you. You don't know if he's going to traffic you back to his country. But yet you were happy to walk off with him. You were happy. Listen, even when I was in the grocery store and I saw that black woman with that white dude, I'm like, yo, the way how these white dudes feel so comfortable. Yo, black man, this is why I be talking that overseas talk. And yo, listen, I'm talking that supremacy talk, that black supremacy talk. You feel me? I'm talking that black nation talk, that black colonization talk, man. You brothers, yo, you want to get out here and passive aggressive, you docile with it, yo, go and take down some white box. Go and mess up somebody's family tree. There's a reason why, yo, black men, we need to adapt that colonizer mindset. That's the only way we can fight back. That's the only way. Because why is it that as a black man, when you show up in these European countries, yo, those white men, they're going to mate guard. They see you with something nice. Yo, listen, some of them dudes might even approach you, throw racist remarks at you. In Africa, yo, African men, you just let black women walk around with these white dudes. And I don't know if you guys thinking you pimping or something, or I'm gonna get some money from that. No, the fuck you're not. He's not giving her anything besides Johnson. Johnson. Yo, black man. It's nasty work out here. You feel me? You saw that one clip I played where he walked up to the black woman in front of her 3 kids, took her back to the apartment. Yo, like I said, black man, in order for you to run through black, even on the continent of Africa, in America, in the Caribbean, for you to run through black women like that, yo, listen, you better be King 6'8" the Great, and you better be offering some money. Him, all he needs is his skin tone, because yes, let's admit it, white guys have the complexion for the connection. The fact that their skin tone is what most people want to acquire to be. It is what it is. You feel me? Some people's societies are set up on the premise of colorism. Yeah, it's racism covered up by colorism. So yeah, breed out, right? Breed with white men. Breed with the white looking guys in your society, hoping that, listen, the children that you guys create come out to be white, or hoping that the kids you guys create come out to be bright or anything close near white, because that's what we consider right to be. You feel me, black man? So when it comes down to it, like I said, man, all I'm saying is, black man, just be aware, be mindful of these things, because I'm seeing them as we speak, or as I speak, right? I'm seeing it. Black women, why don't you pick Hispanic men that look like black men? But no, you want the light skinned dude. You want the white looking Hispanic guy. You want the white looking Arab guy. You want the Korean. You want the Chinese. What's with them and skin tone? Black men, like I said, when you think about relationships, hookups, whatever the case, marriage, and you're looking at non-black women, you don't think to yourself, oh man, that skin tone, that white skin tone. Nah. You just think to yourself, listen, if she's a good person, she has a good heart, she's genuine, she cares about me the same way I care about her, that's all that matters. If she just so happens to be an opposite skin shade of me, right? I'm all the way on the right and she's all the way on the left. It is what it is. But just because her skin tone is white, or she has green eyes or something, like you don't just, oh man, I'm going crazy for that. Yo, listen, I'm not a featureism guy. You feel me? I'm not a featureism guy. I'm not focused on features. I'm not saying they're not important. I mean, I'm just saying it's not something to focus on, because guess what? As a black man, when you make a decision, you make a logical one. And we see here, listen, even in Africa, it doesn't matter. These black women are all the same. Africa, Caribbean, America. I talked about the paternity fraud in the last video. Anyways, black men, oh, it's nasty work, but you see what kind of beast you're dealing with. And again, this is a common thing. White men been going down to Africa for centuries, decades. Even in America, white men, they've been doing this with black women for a long time. It's just the fact that this kind of information doesn't get broadcasted. I'm telling you, when these black women are wearing weave and wigs, and we know it's not their hair texture, that's not for you. That's not for you, black man. That's for who? Brad. Listen, not Brad Pitt, not Travis Kelce, not Jason Statham, not Justin Timberlake. No. Bottom shelf Brad. Don't wash his hands, Brad. Gingivitis, Brad. Short, stubby, fat Brad. Stink, musty Brad. Dusty Brad. Nasty work, black man. Anyways, I'm out. Peace.